Yesterday, we got a new trailer for Star Wars The Bad Batch, which is set to hit Disney Plus on Star Wars Day, May the 4th. We have also learned that the premiere episode is going to be 70 minutes long, which I think is outstanding. Definitely a great way to see what type of a situation the Bad Batch are in now that the Galactic Empire has officially come into power. But looking through this trailer, what else can we figure out? It does appear that Tarkin has some doubts about the abilities that Clone Force 99 has to offer, and now that all of the remaining clone troopers have been brainwashed from Order 66, it looks as if Tarkin is putting them through training exercises to see if they should be kept around, which I'm sure will give us some great callbacks to Echo's time with Domino Squad constantly failing in this training course. We hear Tarkin say that these are 5 enhanced clones that are stronger than an army. Maybe he's showing concern about what the Bad Batch could do if they decided to work against the Empire, which is exactly what's going to happen. It does, however, look like it will take some time before the Bad Batch go rogue, as we see them going through what I assume is a mission with a few squads of clones to take out some remaining Separatist forces that are still lurking about. We do get introduced to a new character in this trailer. Everyone has already discovered by now that if you watch the trailer with subtitles, we can see that this new character is named Omega, and I'm pretty sure we can all take a guess that this may be a female clone of Jango Fett. Her name could signify that she's the first and last female clone ever created, or that she is the last clone entirely, seeing as the Empire at this point will slowly start switching over to regular recruits for stormtroopers. But whatever her reason is for being created, she seems to be a big fan of the Bad Batch, probably because she technically is a defective clone as well, seeing as she does not resemble any of the others, which is why I think she ends up sneaking off of Kamino with the Bad Batch. I think this leads to the result of Tarkin issuing the order that Clone Force 99 be found and wiped out. Maybe it is because they aren't complying with the orders of the Empire, or maybe it's because Omega is a valuable asset to the Empire and her leaving with the Bad Batch is not something they saw coming. We get to see more of Fennec Shand in this trailer, which I think is great. I still don't really know what her role is going to be though, but I think this will somehow tie up how she ends up being with Boba Fett. Maybe she ends up on the side of the Bad Batch and learns about Jango and Boba, or maybe she's hired by the Empire to take out the Bad Batch since she is such a skilled bounty hunter. We do get a quick glimpse of Rex with the Bad Batch, which is also very cool. Knowing that he had his chip removed, I think he will explain the whole story of what happened to them if the Bad Batch doesn't already know what's going on. And they may be teaming up to get Wolf and Gregor and remove their chips as well before the 3 of them go into hiding, only to be found later in Star Wars Rebels. Another interesting addition to this trailer is Saw Gerrera, giving us a quote that easily shapes the whole premise of the show. "The Clone Wars have ended. You can either adapt and survive, or die with the past. The decision is yours." This is more important than I think people may realize. The whole point of this show is showing how the Bad Batch are going to have to find a place in a galaxy where clones are obsolete. The whole point of their existence was to fight against the armies of the Separatists, and now that the Clone War is over, they really don't have a purpose. I think this show is really going to show some of the hardships that all of the clones faced post-Order 66. Not only are the Bad Batch being hunted down, but the rest of the clones would eventually be alienated and pushed out of the Empire as well by the time of A New Hope. I know that there's a lot that I want to see from this show, and I know not all of it will be covered, but what are you looking forward to the most from the Bad Batch? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Remember to like the video and subscribe if you haven't, and remember, the Force will be with you. Always.